The processes that we have to select a contractor are extensive, and one of the things we look at is if they are a certified professional constructor or a certified construction manager. And we use that in our evaluation, and it becomes very helpful to us. I think one of the things that it benefits us most in is that for many years throughout the industry, the consideration of a contractor was that they were trade-based, and that has changed in the last 15 to 20 years to become more of a professional-based business as opposed to a trade-based business. Not many constructors, contractors self-perform work anymore. They subcontract everything out, so they have become a professional management service in that sense. Our board makes the selections on who we use, and one of the things that they lean heavily towards, and we're able to make a recommendation for a traditional hard bid, design bid build, or design build, or construction manager at risk. And our board leans towards construction manager at risk for a lot of reasons. Primarily, it plugs in that firm as a partner into the project. I think I had referenced earlier that we kind of view this like a three-legged stool. While we're not the occupant of the facilities that we build, we are the owner's rep, and so we view ourselves as the owner representing that user. And then there's the architect and there's the contractor. And that three-legged stool, you got to have all three legs equal length, equal strength in many respects while you're moving through the process, or you end up with a not good product. And so to have the contractor in place from the very beginning, and we typically use the construction management at-risk method, as I said, having them in early for those pre-construction services is highly valuable to us because of what it brings to the table. To know that someone is a CPC or a certified construction manager to begin that process tells us in some ways that they have invested themselves in understanding what those professional services are and how they need to represent them and how they need to provide them in the course of things. The ability to plug in someone that has the experience for constructability during design is huge. The ability to understand market conditions and what's going on, like right now. You know, COVID's creating a new environment for everything. And every time we have a recession, it tends to create a new environment. And you put those two things together, you know, week to week when you bid a project, you're going to see a lot of variations that go on. And who to be better in tune with that in the marketplace than the contractor, the construction manager. And so to know how to take that information and to have been through processes that teach them how to utilize that and how to contribute that in the pre-construction phase is very valuable. Scheduling is very valuable, having those services in place. When we're talking to folks, it's good to know that a firm, a construction company, has that certification. It's probably more important to us to know that those key personnel that are going to be on our project that they're proposing, that they have those credentials. Because by them having those credentials, it tells us that they made the investment to understand what a professional service is. And that's really what we view the certification as in many respects, is that this is stating that they are operating as a professional, providing professional services from pre-construction all the way through the construction process to the delivery of the project.